The year 2025 marks one of the most memorable eras in WWE history, as a wave of legendary superstars make shocking comebacks after years away from the ring. From former champions who once dominated the squared circle to iconic figures who set arenas on fire, their return has reignited WWE with the same fiery energy of its golden days. Every time a familiar entrance theme hits, the entire arena erupts in nostalgia and emotion. They aren't just reliving glory, they're proving that true legends never fade away. Let's dive right in. Wrestling Sphere, go! Nikki Bella, rising from the ashes. After years away from the spotlight, the name Nikki Bella once again sent shockwaves through the wrestling world when she officially returned to WWE in early 2025. This wasn't just the comeback of a women's wrestling icon, it was the extraordinary journey of a woman who was once forced to walk away from what she loved most, the ring. Back in 2022, Nikki Bella tearfully announced her retirement. She stepped away for reasons no one would ever wish for. A severe neck injury had seemingly ended all hopes of a return. On top of that, years of grueling matches left her with a shifted breast implant and a brain cyst. Doctors warned her that one wrong fall could result in permanent paralysis. For someone who embodied strength and glamour during the Divas era, being forced to leave the ring was an unimaginable heartbreak. But Nikki Bella has never been someone who gives up easily. During her time away, she spent years in recovery, building her body back up, focusing on physical therapy, strength training, meditation, and an entirely new lifestyle. She revealed that she had to learn to love my body again and reconnect with the fighting spirit that once made her the most celebrated Divas champion of all time. Every painful therapy session, every lift in the gym, brought her one step closer to her ultimate goal, returning to WWE. On February 1, 2025, WWE made it official. Nikki Bella would appear at Evolution 2, the all-women's event where she once made history. But she wasn't returning just to wave to the crowd. She entered the prestigious Battle Royal, determined to prove she still had the strength, courage, and passion to compete at the highest level. When the iconic theme, "You Can Look, But You Can't Touch," echoed through the arena, the crowd exploded. Nikki walked out to thunderous cheers, no longer just the Divas champion of the past, but a battle-hardened woman with a story of resilience and rebirth. Her eyes carried confidence and emotion. She stood not as a symbol of beauty, but as a warrior who refused to break. Nikki Bella's return is more than just great news for fans. It's a powerful reminder. Legends never disappear. They simply prepare for their next chapter. And 2025 is the beginning of that new chapter, where Nikki no longer needs to prove anything to the world. She's here for one reason only: to relive the passion that built her legacy. The passion called WWE. AJ Styles, the ring artisan, returns after the storm. The year 2025 marks one of the most anticipated comebacks in WWE. The return of the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. After more than a year away, the man known for his flawless in-ring style is back, carrying the desire to reclaim his legendary status and complete the legacy he left unfinished. In June 2024, AJ Styles officially departed WWE when his contract expired. It was a moment filled with regret, not only for the fans but for AJ himself, who had always considered WWE his second home. But things took an even darker turn in October that same year, when he suffered a serious ankle injury while competing on the independent circuit. At 47 years old, that kind of injury could end a career. Doctors advised a long recovery. Some even suggested he should never step back into the ring. But AJ Styles has never been one to back down. For months, he committed to a grueling recovery process, focusing on strength, flexibility, and mental resilience. He said that time allowed him to rebuild everything, from body to mind. Beyond physical rehab, AJ reflected deeply on his career and the unfinished stories he still wanted to tell. One of them being the reunion of his iconic faction, a group that once dominated and captivated fans worldwide. On July 20, 2025, WWE confirmed the news that sent shockwaves through the wrestling world. AJ Styles was back. The moment his familiar entrance theme hit, the arena erupted. His face showed pure determination, his eyes full of confidence, and his half-smile carried both defiance and gratitude. Time had passed, but the phenomenal one had lost none of his aura. Every step, every head tilt reminded fans why he was once considered one of the greatest wrestlers of the century. AJ's plans for 2025 are bold and crystal clear: return to marquee matches, reunite his legendary group, and most importantly, build a major storyline heading into WrestleMania. He doesn't just want to wrestle, he wants his return to become a tale, a historic moment fans will talk about for years. The AJ Styles of 2025 is wiser, stronger, and more profound. He's no longer fighting only for titles, but for an undying passion. The ring, the place he was born to shine. And as he steps back under WWE's bright lights, the world understands, the phenomenal one never truly left. He merely stepped back to prepare for a greater return. R-Truth, WWE's jester, returns with a smile. 4 years, R-Truth, real name Ron Killings, has been one of WWE's most joyful personalities, bringing laughter, energy, and unpredictability wherever he went. He proved that you don't need championships to win hearts. You just need to be genuine, funny, and give everything you have to the performance. But on May 28, 2025, WWE announced that his contract had expired and would not be renewed. The news left fans heartbroken. They weren't ready to say goodbye to one of the company's most beloved figures. R-Truth left quietly, no farewell speech, no big send-off. He said he needed rest, time with family, and space to think about the future. After over 2 decades in the business, from small promotions to becoming a household name in WWE, he had seen it all. But for someone like Ron Killings, the love for the crowd and the ring never dies. And that burning passion led him to make a bold decision less than 2 weeks later. On June 7, 2025, WWE shocked the world. R-Truth was back. No big marketing campaign, no dramatic announcement, just the sound of "What's up?" blasting through the arena, and there he was, smiling like he never left. The entire crowd stood up, singing along, reminding everyone that some legends don't need titles to be great. They've already captured the audience's heart. But this time, R-Truth's return isn't just about comedy. He revealed that he hopes to continue his career in WWE, possibly under his real name, Ron Killings, showing a more serious, mature side. He even hinted at a possible storyline with his longtime friend John Cena, 2 icons responsible for countless unforgettable moments. The R-Truth of 2025 is more than the class clown. He's a man who has survived every storm in the business, yet still carries youthful spirit, humor, and unwavering loyalty to the fans. He didn't return to prove anything. He came back to keep living the dream he has chased for half his life. When that familiar music hits and he steps out with that radiant smile, everyone understands. R-Truth never truly left WWE. He just took a pause to make his comeback even more meaningful. And once again, "What's up?" echoes through the arena, like a warm greeting from WWE's ageless entertainer. Alexa Bliss, the Dark Queen, returns from life's storm. On February 1, 2025, the familiar theme of Alexa Bliss echoed through a WWE arena, and the crowd exploded. After nearly 2 years away, the goddess finally returned, carrying a story of resilience, rebirth, and a passion that never died. Alexa Bliss stepped away from WWE on January 28, 2023, at the peak of her career. But life took her in a different direction. She became pregnant with her first child. The joy of motherhood was quickly overshadowed by severe complications. Preeclampsia, skin cancer surgery, and post-pregnancy health issues forced her into a long, painful absence from the ring. For many, that would have been the end of a career. For Alexa, it was only a pause. During her time away, she fought tirelessly to recover. Light training, physical therapy, yoga, every step was a battle to regain her strength. She shared that the roar of the crowd and memories of late-night matches were her greatest motivation. No longer the fearful young girl, Alexa learned to love her body again and prepared to return stronger than ever. When WWE announced her comeback in early 2025, fans around the world erupted. Under dim lights, she appeared with flowing blonde hair and determined eyes. She no longer carried the persona of the twisted doll, but a fusion of allure, maturity, and hard-earned strength. This time, Alexa's mission is clear: reclaim her place in the women's division, ignite new rivalries, and re-enter the championship chase. The WWE women's roster has changed drastically in 2 years, filled with fresh faces, but Alexa knows exactly how to outshine them, with presence, skill, and a story that hits the heart. Alexa Bliss's return isn't just good news, it's a powerful message of courage. She survived life's darkest storms, illness, pain, and fear, only to rise again beneath WWE's blinding lights. 2025 marks a new chapter for Alexa Bliss, not just a fight for glory, but proof that no storm is strong enough to extinguish the light of a true warrior. Brock Lesnar, the Beast returns and rage erupts at SummerSlam 2025. In the world of professional wrestling, no one strikes fear and excitement quite like Brock Lesnar. He is the storm, the wrecking machine, and every time "Here Comes the Pain" hits, arenas tremble. After nearly 2 years gone, Lesnar returned to WWE on August 3, 2025, and as always, his arrival was not peaceful. It was the beginning of a nightmare. Since 2023, Brock Lesnar had almost vanished from WWE. No appearances, no events, his name scrubbed from promotions. Rumors swirled that he was indirectly linked to the lawsuit filed by former employee Janelle Grant against Vince McMahon and John Laurinaitis. Though Lesnar was never directly accused, his association led WWE to quietly distance itself from him to protect the company's image. During that time, Lesnar disappeared from the spotlight entirely. No interviews, no statements, no sightings. He chose silence, like a predator hiding in the shadows, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Fans began to wonder, is this truly the end of Brock Lesnar in WWE? But those who truly knew him understood, Brock Lesnar never exits quietly. Then came SummerSlam 2025, bright lights, roaring fans, a grand stage. John Cena stood in the ring addressing the crowd after a special match. When the heavy, thunderous music hit, the entire arena shot to its feet. From the back, Brock Lesnar emerged. Massive frame, cold eyes, face burning with 2 years of suppressed fury. Without a single warning, Lesnar charged. An explosive F5 slammed Cena to the mat, leaving the crowd in shock. His rage spoke louder than words. It was a declaration. He was back, and his sole target was John Cena, the man long viewed as his ultimate opposite. Brock's intention in 2025 is crystal clear: attack, destroy, dominate. He wants to prove that no scandal, no absence, no controversy can tarnish the legacy of the Beast incarnate. He doesn't need speeches or promises. One strike is enough to shake the entire WWE universe. The Brock Lesnar of 2025 is no longer just a title hunter. He is a reborn nightmare, an embodiment of brutality and conquest. And as the smoke of SummerSlam clears, one truth remains. WWE has awakened a beast, and no one, not even John Cena, can stop it this time. AJ Lee, the return of a fierce, tiny icon. After more than a decade away, AJ Lee, the woman who changed how WWE viewed women's wrestling, officially made her comeback on September 5, 2025. This wasn't just a shocking return, it was an emotional moment that closed a turbulent chapter of her storied journey. AJ Lee left WWE in 2015 due to a severe neck injury. Beyond the physical damage, she struggled with mental health issues and found herself caught in the middle of WWE's tense relationship with her husband, CM Punk. While Punk exited loudly, AJ chose silence, stepping away from the spotlight to reclaim her balance and peace. During her years away, AJ became an author, an advocate, and a source of inspiration for countless young women. Yet fans never stopped hoping to hear, "Let's light it up one more time," and that moment finally arrived. At WrestlePalooza 2025, AJ Lee made a surprise return, joining CM Punk in a special mixed tag team match against Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins. The arena erupted as she walked out with that signature mischievous smile. It wasn't just the return of a legend, it was a symbol of love, resilience, and unwavering passion. AJ didn't come back seeking past glory. She returned to prove that true passion never fades. After injury, after emotional battles, she still chose wrestling, the very place that once broke her, but also made her stronger than ever. In a WWE era of major change, AJ Lee arrived like a fresh gust of wind, a symbol of independence, boldness, and fierce individuality. She brought back that raw energy, that unpredictable spark that once made every AJ appearance unforgettable. From a tiny girl once overlooked to a symbol of unbreakable will, AJ Lee's 2025 comeback is more than a return. It's the journey of a warrior reclaiming herself. Powerful, emotional, and deeply inspiring, she reminded the wrestling world, some icons may fall, but they never truly fade. Charlotte Flair, the Queen reclaims her throne. On December 8, 2023, the WWE Universe fell silent. Charlotte Flair, the Queen, collapsed in agony with a devastating knee injury during a match. The sight of her clutching her leg left fans around the world heartbroken. It wasn't just a pause in her career, it felt like an unfinished sentence in a legendary reign. The injury forced Charlotte into major surgery and nearly 14 months of grueling recovery. Throughout that time, she disappeared from the spotlight, skipping major events and media appearances. But retreat, for a Flair, is never surrender. The daughter of Ric Flair, she carried the instinct of a warrior, refusing to bow to adversity. While healing, Charlotte dedicated herself to physical therapy, strength training, and rebuilding her ring readiness. Many believed that at 38, a full comeback would be nearly impossible. But Charlotte proved otherwise. She didn't just return, she returned stronger. On February 3, 2025, the familiar sound of recognition hit Raw, and the arena erupted. Fans rose to their feet as Charlotte Flair emerged, radiant in her signature robe, with fire in her eyes. The Queen was back, and her mission was clear: reclaim the WWE Women's Championship, the throne she believes is rightfully hers. In her first match back, she faced a powerful young contender. Though not yet at 100%, Charlotte displayed brilliant technique, unmatched composure, and elite ring IQ. Every echoing chop was a declaration: the Queen never abdicated. But this Charlotte was different. No longer just the arrogant champion, she returned wiser, a battle-tested veteran who understood pain, loss, and the strength born from both. Fans saw not just dominance, but depth. Charlotte Flair's 2025 return is more than just a comeback. It's the story of an indomitable icon. A woman who fell, but rose again with greater pride, power, and purpose. And when she lifts that title once more, the WWE Universe will know. The Queen has returned, not just to reign, but to rule. Trish Stratus, the golden icon, returns to WWE. When that familiar entrance music hit on February 2, 2025, the entire WWE arena erupted. Trish Stratus, one of the greatest legends in women's wrestling, had officially returned after years away. At 49, she stepped back into the spotlight with the same grace, power, and fiery presence she's always been known for, proving that true greatness never fades with time. For over 2 decades, Trish Stratus has stood as the perfect blend of beauty and strength. She captured countless championships and helped pave the way as WWE transitioned from the Divas era to the Women's Revolution. Though she made occasional special appearances after retirement, her 2025 comeback was different. This wasn't nostalgia. This was the return of a warrior. Trish made her intentions clear. She came back to inspire the modern generation of female wrestlers, to remind them of what it truly means to give everything to the ring. And she did just that. From the moment she appeared, she drew fans into powerful storylines, facing today's top women stars in truly iconic clashes between eras. Her presence breathed new life into WWE. In every match, Trish displayed sharp technique, calm confidence, and flawless ring awareness. She didn't fight with brute force. She fought with wisdom, precision, and unshakable passion. It was impossible to look away. Trish didn't return for titles or records. She returned for love. Love for wrestling, love for the crowd, love for the moments that live forever. Even though her in-ring run lasted only until March 1, 2025, it was more than enough to reignite excitement across WWE. When she stepped away once more, Trish Stratus needed no applause. Her legacy was already carved into WWE history, untouchable, irreplaceable. Her 2025 comeback wasn't just a grand appearance. It was a reminder that true legends never disappear. They don't fade. They simply wait, and return exactly when the world needs them most. Those legends have proven one thing: time may pass, but passion never dies. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Wrestling Sphere, so you won't miss any of the most thrilling stories from the world of WWE.